Hey everybody, this is part two, and this is the third time I've had to try and film it. I was so tired earlier I've been up since 5 or something, and had to make separate trips to all these places today. So I was just exhausted. I ended up taking a nap, so I feel a lot better. Anyways, what I was saying is that people in that position with the law have total control. I mean, they can change your life in a heartbeat, and so they scare me. With my past and some of the things I've been through, I'm just weary of people in those positions. And so, anyways, his job is to change out my patch. He owns the business, so they put on gloves and they have a whole procedure, and they have these little tweezers, and they take the patch off my right arm, clean it off with alcohol, and then I have to pull my left arm out. He cleans that off with alcohol, and then he stops and he says, I'm so glad that you came through here today. I'm so glad that you're here. And I didn't really understand because I don't know him. This is the first time that we've ever spoken. And so I was really confused as to what was going on. And then he says, your St. Michael tattoo. So I have a huge tattoo of St. Michael from shoulder to elbow, and it's a stained glass window of St. Michael. It's real pretty. I had a really talented artist do it, and it's a replica of a stained glass window that is in Ireland. So I had St. Michael put on my arm, and this was many years ago now. And he's just kind of taken aback. He shows me a book that he's reading, and he shows me the book, and the book has St. Michael huge on the front, and so I pull out my chain and I said, look, Saint Michael. I said, he's the head of all spiritual warfare for God, and I'm like, he's definitely watching over us and definitely protecting you, and he was like really touched. He was like, thank you so much for saying that, and I really needed to hear all this right now, and thank you. And I was like, no problem, man. I said, you have my number there. If you ever need anything, you need to talk or anything, you can always call me, I said, I have a YouTube channel that focuses on staying clean, that focuses on not harming yourself, and just positivity in life in general, and I said, I'm going to ask everybody to pray for you. And so I am. Guys, if you have it in your heart tonight to pray for this gentleman, he's really struggling, and hopefully, if we pray, we can pray him through tonight, and get him through until tomorrow. And he ended up comping my visit, and that's $100 comp. It just blew my mind. He gave me a hug on the way out, and boy, were my preconceived notions wrong. And if you're out there and you're feeling like this guy, give yourself 24 hours. Don't pick up. Don't hurt yourself. 24 hours, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow.